hope that you have had a very nice lunch and a rest and maybe some walking practice and basically taking care of yourselves. And hopefully by now, your senses are turning inward and you're feeling a little bit softer and more compassionate towards yourselves, I hope. But of course, as is often the case with meditation, many of us come hoping to deepen our practice, improve ourselves, develop the wholesome, be free from the unwholesome. And of course, it never goes quite to plan. We still have unwholesome states, we still have distracting thoughts, we still have all sorts of aches and pains in the body or difficulties in our practice that sometimes can harden the mind. And so I thought this afternoon we could practice a little bit with metta to soften some of those hard attitudes that we have towards ourselves and uh, and just see where that leads. So rather than guiding the whole 45 minutes or so with a metta meditation, I'll just start you off. And if you find that metta practice, this means loving kindness practice, is helpful for you at this time, you can extend that loving kindness either to a particular person that works well for you, or to yourself, or even to all beings. Or, of course, you can just allow your awareness to be infused with that sense of loving kindness towards whatever it means. So, this is one of the ways I love to practice, to begin with metta practice. And even some directed thinking can be really helpful. So, we tend to use certain phrases in the metta practice that evoke feelings and wishes of well being and loving kindness for oneself or another. So, generally speaking, people tend to find it harder to practice loving kindness to themselves. And if this is you, it's still worth practicing this generally in your life and also at times during this retreat. But because for most of us, it tends to be easier to send loving kindness to a loved person, and we have a lot more choice around who that can be, I think I'll start us off with that. And so at the beginning, if you would like to bring someone to mind, have a think about who you might like to use as a recipient. I don't so much like the word object, but a recipient of your loving kindness. And you can check out whether this is someone that's easy to generate loving kindness towards simply by bringing them to mind and noticing the effect it has on your heart. Sometimes just by thinking of someone dear, it brings a smile to the lips, it brings uplift to the mind and to the heart. Perhaps someone who's dear and you also have gratitude to. This tends to be another very powerful stimulant for the loving kindness if we feel a sense of gratefulness or maybe even a sense of protection. So it could be a child, maybe a nephew or a niece. Sometimes not choosing the person that's closest to us in this world because we just know a little bit too much about them and sometimes have a lot of history. So that can evoke all sorts of memories and stories that complicate the mind. So just somebody in your life, maybe a close friend or a teacher or a nephew or a niece or another child, might be your own child, as long as you don't have too much clinging and worry towards them right now. Um, and we'll see where it goes. So, if you all have thought of at least one possibility, if it doesn't work, if you know it doesn't work straight away, you can change. Then let's begin. And as always, in these meditations, these guidances, I'm teaching to a large group of people. So, what works for some will not work for others. What works for you may not work for others. So if that's not the case, if your mind's not engaging, then please carry on the way you normally do, in a way that your mind inclines. It's nice to see some of you looking really comfy. So just see how comfortable you can possibly be. As you settle, back into yourself, into your body, allowing the body just to be, not overly concerned with any aches or itches, pressures in your body, just trusting the body to take care of itself. And perhaps beginning by just gently getting a sense of the whole body sitting or lying down, and establishing a friendly attitude towards your body. Perhaps imagining your awareness carrying a smile, a gentle, friendly smile of gratitude, of respect towards each and every part of your body. So that as your awareness soaks through your body, from the top of the head down, or from the tips of the toes to the top of the head, it suffuses your body with well-being, with ease. If you don't feel sensations in any part of the body, don't worry about that. Just have a general sense of that area and hold it in mind with gratitude, with care. May you be well. May you be healthy. May you be at ease. Smiling through your body as though regarding a very dear and precious friend. Noticing how the body feels when it's seen and regarded in this way, how it relaxes, how it responds. Assuring your body that it's safe. So you can gently allow it to take care of itself as you bring your awareness to any place in the body, perhaps around the heart area, or just a general sense of awareness to any part of the body that feels relatively at ease. It could be your palms, top of your head, the chest, the heart. And to develop a little bit of loving kindness, just invite in the loved person you've chosen to practice with right now, the recipient of your care, as if they were sitting in front of you, or perhaps you are holding them right inside your heart. Remembering how it feels to be together. Perhaps a time that you are enjoying one another's company, sharing a joke, lending support, looking in one another's eyes, having a hug. And once you've connected with this being, this special being in your life, see if any words come to mind. Words of wishing them well. Simple sentiments that resonate not only for you, but for them, for their deepest wishes for themselves. Perhaps words such as may be happy, may be safe, may be healed, may be content. Beautiful wishes, pure-hearted wishes that are a pleasure to give and receive. Just enjoying, suffusing this being with well-wishing, soaking them through from top to toe, and perhaps even seeing their smile, their glow start to shine as they're held in this loving kindness. Notice as you say each phrase the resonance it has in the heart, the meaning it holds. Articulating the words very clearly, connected to their meaning, and then pausing in the space between that phrase and the next to allow the heart to incline to the emotion of loving kindness, the feeling that's there in the heart, allowing that to grow before repeating the next phrase mindfully, clearly, and with sincerity, as though you're offering a precious gift to this dear person in your life. And just carrying on this way for some time. Sensing how often you need to repeat the phrases, and allowing the mind to keep inclining towards the meaning of loving kindness that can be felt inside the heart, inside the body and mind. And if you wish, you can continue this practice for the whole meditation session, trusting the power of these intentions to purify the mind, cultivate the beautiful flower of loving kindness. As the mind gets quieter, you may need the phrases less and less, but keep popping them in from time to time to keep the mind on track. Maybe dropping them down to a single word, or when you feel the metta has reached a certain intensity, just relax the body and mind, open up the heart. You may wish to take silence as your object of love, and eventually invite the breath in as another beautiful friend. So just allow the meditation to be natural, to continue with loving kindness if it so inclines. Just allow that loving kindness to suffuse your awareness, whatever object comes to mind. Trusting this beautiful source of pure happiness, connected with love. Love that expects nothing in return, not even pleasant feelings. It just loves for the sake of loving because it's a beautiful thing to do. To give, expecting nothing in return. And as we come towards the end of this meditation, just allowing any perceptions of this being to fade, or whatever other meditation object you've been aware of, allowing that perception to fade, and just notice how you feel right now. However much peace, understanding, harmony, happiness has arisen in the mind. May I dedicate this for the benefit and happiness of all living beings, bringing to mind all living beings near and far, and wishing them well, freedom from suffering, freedom from fear. May they be safe, happy, and at peace. May the energies of my life go to serve living beings, to protect them, to support them, never to do them harm. May all beings be happy and well, at peace, safe, and content. Just giving away your peace, giving it, sharing it, spreading it, dedicating it to all living beings, whoever they are, human or non-human, far or near, visible or invisible beings, of every shape, color, and size. And finally, you're coming back to this living being, yourself. Once again, sensing into your body, or general impression of your body sitting, and open your heart to yourself, not to change or improve, or modify yourself in any way, but just to accept and embrace yourself with full loving kindness. Whatever you think of yourself, whatever you've done, however you feel right now, may I, myself, be safe, be happy, be free. May I offer myself unconditional acceptance, whether I think I deserve it or not. Measureless loving kindness that doesn't judge or assess, but just gives, just loves for the sake of loving, without trying to change. See if you can offer yourself this unconditional acceptance the way that a Buddha would do, with eyes of compassion and non-judgment, intent on your well-being, your highest benefit. allowing yourself to relax and breathe in this presence of this loving kindness, unconditional love. Already good enough, already lovable, just the way you are. So if you wish, you can continue to allow yourself to relax in this unconditional acceptance, or gently open your eyes, staying connected to any peace inside. And we'll take a little break. We have 15 minutes. Just come out of the meditation if you wish, slowly and gently, respecting whatever your body now needs. I'm going to stop my video and we'll see you in 15 minutes at 4 o'clock.